Hello guys, for those of you who know that I haven't posted much on my channel lately, it's because I am trying to finish Bleach. I expect that I'll be done with Bleach within the next week or so with the manga and anime, and when I get finished, I am hoping to also post Bleach explained videos or related topics. And so this video is going to be about fuinjutsu. Fuinjutsu is jutsu related to sealings, but it is not juinjutsu, which is curse sealings. There is a big difference, so juinjutsu is like curse marks and such, and fuinjutsu is known for things like giving Tenten the ability to summon weapons, or give most ninjas in Naruto summoning contracts with an animal. But we're not going to be talking about that, no. We're going to be talking about much bigger. Some of the things that I want to talk about is the sealings of tailed beasts. We're not given every form of sealing for tailed beasts, but we do know some of them. First, we have Gaara's, which is unnamed. It is the weakest out of the bunch, hence Gaara's dad tried to kill him when he was a kid like 6 times to see if Shukaku would ever come out of him, when he was angered or emotionally distraught. Then next we have 1-up, which is a little stronger, which is the 8 tails. And I don't think it's just Killer Bee that has this sealing, but all of Killer Bee's predecessors, the other Jinchuriki of the 8 tails, also had this one specific seal because that's what the village hidden in the clouds did for many years. This seal is known as the Iron Armor seal. So we know that Gaara had the love-hate inscribed on his forehead, and we know that Killer Bee has this seal on his shoulder. Next comes Naruto's 8 trigram seal. It's a super strong seal. It specifically has a crack in it to allow a transfer of chakra without damaging the seal in any way. We've talked about this in all of my past videos, so if you want to know exactly about Naruto seal, I'll talk about it in this video and this video. It's definitely a more perfect version of being a Jinchuriki, and also you get to upgrade the seal when you master being a Jinchuriki. The last one is the most, there is a more powerful seal than Naruto's. I don't know if this seal has markings like Naruto, Gaara, and Killer Bee, but we do know that this is the strongest seal of them all. This is hands down the strongest seal of them all, but the requirements for making this seal is super, it's dumb. It's super retarded. So the requirements is, first you need the Renegon, and if you don't have the Renegon, then that's just too damn bad. And that's not the only requirement. You also need to know the hand seals, with everything. That's a given. And then here's the most important part. So from what I know is it only works on the 10 tails, and you need to have the 10-tailed beast in your proximity. The average person would give up and think that that's impossible. Apparently, 80-year-old dying Madara was like, no, I can do that. There are seals unrelated to sealing 10 beasts within fuinjutsu. We know from time to time they talk about techniques that the Uzumaki were so specialized in. Being so skilled in these techniques were actually one of the many reasons the Uzumaki were feared and attacked. I took a lot of what I was going to say about the Uzumaki from the village hidden in the eddy, and I put it in a different video, specifically this one and this one. Just know that they're really good at this. That being Juinjutsu, meaning sealing techniques. This type of sealing is related to storing, teleporting, chaining objects, people, or creatures. What's really cool is if you follow Boruto, you'll know that this sealing concept was also applied to technology. In Boruto the movie, the character can even store jutsu within wristband devices. This isn't just done in technology. Itachi was actually able to do this to both Sasuke and Naruto at different times. Itachi implanted the Kodo Amatsu Kami into Naruto and the Amaterasu in Sasuke. So sealing, it's just one of those things where It's very basic and elementary techniques, but if you put your mind to do something clever, you can do something really awesome Hokage level, even though that most sealings are, grade D, grade C level techniques. Speaking of sealing techniques, Hokage level sealing techniques, you know it as the Reaper Death Seal, but it's also known, I think officially, as the Dead Demon Consuming Seal. So this Hokage level sealing jutsu is super easy to perform. All you need to know is the 10 hand signs to perform it. And what this jutsu is, basically 99% of the people probably watching this already knows that this jutsu summons death himself. Also, one of the criteria is part of your soul will initially be taken in order to summon the demon. All you need to know is the 10 hand signs, really. You will immediately die afterwards, and then your soul will be sealed inside death. But along with whoever you're trying to bring along with you, it's pretty much a kamikaze, really, is basically what it is. And another Hokage level technique that I feel is another Hokage level technique that's a fuinjutsu is the Ito Tensei. The Ito Tensei is a resurrection technique to bring back the dead. There is an exception, though, to those who can be brought back by this technique. Is if you have... The last thing I want to say about this technique is you'll be... Even though you're dead, your soul will be not in the afterlife. You'll be in the belly of the demon. And this is important because there is another Hokage level sealing technique, and that's Ito Tensei. And what that is a resurrection technique. You can bring back the dead. All you need is DNA and someone who knows this technique, but they will not be able to bring you back if your soul is in the belly of the Reaper. Another important note to take with fuinjutsu is that if an even-pronged seal surrounds an odd-pronged seal, then that seal will weaken or become unstable, or vice versa. An odd-pronged seal is surrounding an even-pronged seal. Orochimaru did this to Naruto back in the original Naruto days. Doing the research for this, I found that there was 2 techniques that I really had a liking to. I think that they're some of my favorite jutsu actually in the Naruto world, not even within fuinjutsu, just in any technique at all. And so what I feel like is a really strong defense technique, like the strongest I've ever seen, is by Hashirama. It's Sage Art, Gate of the Great God. And he actually used this, the resurrected Hashirama used this to pin down the Ten Tails using Tories. It's just a super dope technique. I might put a little clip if I have enough time. And here's actually one of my favorite jutsus of all time. This is number 1 top jutsu of them all. Hadan, Senjutsu, Super Fuinjutsu, Juinjutsu, out of this world goes to Tenten. Yep, Tenten. She is... Naruto may be Hokage, but they're sleeping on Tenten and her ability to summon the team snacks. I mean, imagine that you're battling for weeks on end, and you can't even light a fire to give away your position. So what do? That's right, you run to Tenten, and she's gonna summon you some snacks. That'd be sweet. I would love that technique. Anyway, guys, that's it. I just felt obligated. I had to make a real quick video, even though I'm trying to get these Bleach videos done. Again, I'll be done with it by next week. Hopefully, I can get back on track and do some better quality content and not just give you minimum voiceover along with minimum post-processing. So, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, guys, see you guys soon.
That's finished. I guess this is the end. Looking back, life has been nothing but failure. The tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.